Hey, NutriBullet lovers. This is travel prep week. I wanted to say hell week because I hate traveling preparation. I love the actual traveling, but if I showed you this is a mess on my counter because this is me getting ready to go. But a couple of things that I do, literally physically for me to prepare, I always try to have a hard time sitting still for a really long period of time. So getting to the airport, sitting and waiting for the plane, sitting on the plane, and then, Ubering or whatever you have to do to actually get to your final destination. That's a long day for me. So I generally try to get in a good workout. So I'm just post-exercise, a lot of sunshine, and that'll help me kind of relax and prepare for a travel day where I have to be inside. But a couple other things that I do, literally not just me physically, but for my suitcase. So I will take some instant oatmeal. It's not actually oatmeal, it's quinoa and oat mixture. It's gluten-free, and this kind of lets me control what I do for breakfast. And in a pinch, it might be a snack or something else. But I can use my coffee maker in the room and create some hot water close to boiling, add this, stir it up, and then what I'll do is take little baggies of, protein powder in a single serving size, and I'll add that. So I've got a really high protein breakfast. If I want to get up really early, do some work, which is kind of my habit, go out for a run, come back before I actually get to the venue for conference days that are long, I've controlled what I put in my body before I get there. And there's nothing worse than sitting in a morning conference that you really want the information, but you can't concentrate because your stomach is growling because you didn't get something, and what they had you didn't want. And then being starving by lunch, and you kind of overeat and you don't feel good the rest of the afternoon. So why would you ruin your day like that? So I like to plan ahead. So I'll do this. I even pack teeny tiny little wire whisks to whisk this into my protein powder into milk. And I'll stop in my Uber. I'll say, hey, could you stop at a health food store first, dash in, get some almond or some coconut milk. Almost every hotel room now has a refrigerator in it, so take advantage. Do the things you need to do to feel really good when you're on vacation, you're at a conference, and especially, you know who I'm talking to? If you travel a lot, you can't just blow this off. You gotta say, okay, how many days a year am I doing this? And it really matters. It makes a huge difference in your health, how you're gonna sleep, how you're gonna enjoy it, and how you're gonna re-enter when you get back home. Feeling great or feeling like you have to recover? I'd go for the former if I were you. So here's what I'm doing otherwise physically to prepare. So after a little sunshine, a little exercise, I'm gonna go a little easier on my stomach. So I sometimes will do whey powder if I'm pre or post run, or I'll do hydro beef because I like animal protein, but I'm gonna just go a little bit easier on my stomach today. So I use plant-based when I do that, and need something that's just a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier. So I've already got my spinach. A bunch of fresh strawberries are in here right now, but I'm gonna top it off with some frozen because I like my smoothie really cold. I've got avocado in here to help with decreasing inflammation and boosting recovery post-exercise, super important. But the other thing, remember, that's gonna do for you or for me today is keep me from getting hungry. And the other thing I just put in there, two things, is a little more fiber, a fiber boost to help keep me full and regular counts, and some hemp carbs. So a little bit more protein, tiny bit of fiber, quite a bit more protein actually, and a little bit of fat. So also to keep me satisfied while I'm in this busy afternoon. The days pre-travel that, they're a little more crazy, right? Getting ready to go and coming right back after, a little bit more challenging than the actual being gone part. So I'm gonna pour in enough milk just to keep it thick and make myself behave. So I tend to overfill this guy, and the NutriBullet has never let me down, but it'd be nice if I would abide by the rules and pay attention to the max line. Here we go. I'm almost there. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna shake it up because I always get those spinach leaves that just stick to the top, those last few stubborn ones. And already, so I've got that vanilla protein powder, right? And a little strawberry shake coming at me right here. And this is gonna keep me full all afternoon. And that's my travel plan. So I'm gonna finish getting ready, get these things into my suitcase, be ready to roll. I'm gonna be gone for 5 mornings. So I plan enough protein powder packets for 5 mornings, maybe a couple other for snacks, just in case. I've got enough oatmeal for each one of those mornings and a couple bars. In a pinch, if I'm going for a run and I don't know quite where I am, I'm geographically challenged, just in case I get lost. I've got a bar to get me back so I don't have low blood sugar. So I'm always carrying that in my fanny pack. So just a couple things. If I can find real food, I go for real food instead of a bar with a barcode. You should too, and I'll see you next time.